Leo, just because it looks different, just because it doesn't look how you thought it would, just because it may be weird or dark or scary or unfamiliar to you, doesn't mean that it's not capable of becoming something fucking beautiful. From that to that, your ruling planet, the sun, is going to eventually conjunct with Pluto. Hades, the god of the underworld, or deals and the transformations that arise from them. And there's gonna be some shit that looks fucking weird to you. Feels weird to you. Feels unfamiliar. And you're like, ew, I don't like that. Shut the fuck up and let God work. Okay, thanks, bye. Leo, sun, moon, and rising, just because it's dark doesn't mean it's bad. Granted, you're ruled by the sun, and you're used to light and bubbly and upbeat and optimism and effervescence and things going in your way, and you want to keep shit light, keep shit sweet. Ain't shit sweet. What's that Lil Wayne line? Ain't shit sweet. Niggas in the streets like hookers. Something like that. Anyway. I wanted this big ass fan palm tree in the background for you guys for some reason. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if any of you have, if there's something about fans, something about palms, psalms. There's this really cute lizard looking me dead in the face like, why are you obstructing my path? He's very, very pretty. I wonder if I can get you to see him. Ah, there's another one. They got friends. Can you see that? Ah! I hope you can see them. Oh, there's a third one. There are a lot of them over here. But they're like neon green and bright pink. All right. Oh, I do have my little bells. Hold on. My little portable bells, clearing out funky energy. Welcoming in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2024. I don't know what day specifically it is. And be sure to watch the Aquarius season astrology video that has all the important astrological dates that you need to know about. Transit dates, but there is an aspect. The sun does conjunct Pluto. And the first thing that came out to be clarified on the selenite throne, hydrate, light it if you need it. For you, Leo, is the devil. What did I say? Just because it's dark doesn't mean it's bad. Just because it's unfamiliar or looks scary doesn't mean that it can't become something beautiful. First thing that Aquarius season is going to ask of you is to face your fears, to face your shadow, to look at your relationship to attachment versus connection. Look at what has a hold on you. What's going on with sex, drugs, rock and roll? What's going on with addiction? What's going on with your current, like what you're currently attached to, your attachment style. There may be somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius placements playing a big role in your life. There is something about evaluating your relationship to your father, evaluating your relationship and awareness and understanding to your darkness. to your shadow, your dark side. I want you to know, and funny, as I'm talking about this, the winds of change start to blow extra hard, but we always forget the darkness was here before the light, baby. And dark is not bad, just like light is not good. They're the same thing. They're just the opposite ends of a spectrum. So what has a hold on you? What fears are you evading? What has a grip on you? What are you bound to? What are you chained to? Who is chained to you? What distortions in your body? What distortions in your life? What distortions in your heart are being put on Jump Street so you can address the shit? Because this, like, all love and light and everything has to be like on the up and hunky-dory and sweet and good. That's not fully living. That's not how life really is. And when you do your part to face your fears, everything changes. The Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor. You start to see all the signs and wonders and symbolisms, and there's all this like completely new understanding that comes in. There may be somebody with Pisces or Sagittarius placements that starts to step up. I feel like you start to evaluate your shadow, and there's all this enlightenment. There's all this, like, the brand new cycle of luck. Jupiter does go direct in this season. Jupiter goes direct in Gemini. And I just feel like your relationship to reading between the lines changes. Like your ability to like sense the mystery, sense the darkness, feel into it, explore, expand. Wow. There's some stuff that changes your luck. There's some childhood stuff that comes up. It's funny because your ruling planet is in the sign of the future, but the center of the reading has to do with your past. I feel like a lot of you have some stuff from the past that you need to properly turn away from, turn your back on, so that you can actually get a real sense of what the future is going to be like for you and what you want your future to be like. Some of you, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams are so based on bullshit from your childhood or so based on stuff from the past. 444. Again, I've seen 444 in almost every reading. And I'm not looking at the clock. So you're on the right path. If things start coming up from the past, there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. I feel like specifically Scorpio placemented people are going to have a big role in your life this season, or an impact, I'll say. There's something about learning how to receive insight from the overwhelming stuff that's coming up from the past. Gaining insight from things that overwhelm you. The sense of being overwhelmed. There's something for you to gain from it. There's some insight to glean from it. Final two cards, final two messages. It's interesting. I feel like y'all's is quick and dirty, and that makes sense. I only got 17% on my phone. But the center of the reading, it's crazy because, like I said, we're in the season of the future, and you have some stuff from the past you got to focus on. This little gecko is trying to sneak up on me. And the stuff from the past is going to teach you how to receive in the future. The stuff from the past is going to teach you how to receive in the present, and then plan for the future, and then prepare for the future, and then like dream a better dream of the future. Some of you, there's some stuff around your childhood home. There's some stuff around your siblings. There's some stuff around this water sign. that's going to be bringing up, because ultimately Aquarius season wants to bring you harmony in the realm of your emotional, spiritual, and creative aspects of yourself. And you can't get as far in the future that you want. Some of you are like, you feel like you're running up against a brick wall, and that's because you're like lying yourself to your shadow and to your childhood, some stuff that happened in the childhood. Some of y'all are running from therapy, and you know you need therapy. Some of you are running from the stuff that Scorpio did to you, that Sagittarius or that Pisces did to you. Some of you are being asked to acknowledge the fact that maybe you were bullied. There may have been like some awareness that as a child, or in when you were younger, or maybe recently, you've been kind of bullied. Some of you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, you've been putting off initiating this new relationship with yourself for way too long, and it's blocking your passion, your creativity, your intuition, your ability to form new relationships, your ability to have the romantic relationship that you want. The divine's not fucking around with you this season. They want you to drop the shit from the past so that there can be room that gets created for new love, new ingenuity. And there's like all this new fresh energy that wants to rush in, but it can't because there's no room, because stuff from the past hasn't been laid to rest yet, and only you know what that is. Final card, final message. And I feel like there's something you've been running up against, an authority figure, or there's somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius placements. Things are changing with that person. 2 major arcana out, and I feel like Aquarius season starts off with a bang for you guys. And there's something about symbolism. There's something about knowledge, about studying, about a brand new cycle of luck. Understanding that what goes up must come down. Everything that's natural has a life force, has a life cycle. Everything that's born dies. Every beginning has to have an ending. And you're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to be depressed. You're allowed to feel however it is you feel. You don't always have to have a smile on your face. You don't always have to keep it light or upbeat. Fuck that. Because at some point it makes people feel like you guys are fake. Because it's just like, okay, this isn't the time to like, there's a time and place for encouraging people and hang in there, tiger. There's a time and a place for that. But then there's a time and a place for being sad. There's a time and a place and a purpose for being sad. Those emotions have gifts of their own, and those gifts can't be squandered. Those gifts have to be expressed and revealed to us, because that's life. That's the fullness of life, and you want a full life. Final card, final message, please, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And that's going to require you to acknowledge the shit that has hurt, the ways that you've been victimized, the ways you've been lied to, stabbed in the back. I don't feel like this is something that's coming. I feel like this is all about you dealing with stuff that has already happened. And you no longer doing the fire sign thing where you just keep it moving, keep it trucking. Some of you were profoundly hurt by someone that specifically had Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Some of you have been in that place of trying to evade your darkness. And I feel like the light of the sun is finally starting to push out the darkness, but the light of the sun won't come in until you acknowledge the purpose of the darkness. Please don't fucking come over here. And so there is a version of you that has been victimized and hurt, and they've been in the driver's seat with this fake ass smile on their face for way too long. You need to lay that version of you to rest. You need to lay that version, let that version of you be buried. so that this can come to light. And you can come back to life. The harder, better, faster, stronger, realer, actually authentic version of you. And a lot of you, this has to do with your parents or lack thereof. A lot of you, this is about mother wounds, father wounds, wounds around your childhood, wounds around how you were talked to or treated as a child. That stuff has been preventing progress for way too long. Would you just look at it, please, for me? Because if you do, you will usher in a whole new chapter of self-worth, self-love, value. Your creativity will start to pop. Ideas will start to come in. New ways to make money. New ways to self-indulge and treat yourself. A new awareness of just how you are supposed to be treated, how you're supposed to be loved, and how to give that to yourself so that you can get into the fullness of who the fuck you really are. And if you do it, if you look at that heaviness and that darkness, it will elevate you. I need to clarify these cards immediately. And so I will see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Over there, there's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings as well. So come join my ethical cult already, you scaredy cat. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. For free shit, check out my Instasham at JustJ_everything, TikTok at JustJEverything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, JustJEverything.com. All the links are in the description box below, so go check it out before these people ruin my frame again. So, yeah, I'll see you over there. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.